Alright, what's going on, y'all? So, man, Big Wayne, D-I-E-S-E to the L. I apologize. I know I'm a little late. Just had some things to take care of with another video. I'm trying to hit y'all with these daily. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to hit y'all with these daily. But anyway, ask y'all something. Y'all remember the movie Fox and the Hound with Todd Copper? You remember in Chief? Y'all remember when the old dog Chief? Well, really, and Copper ended up being the better dog. Copper ended up being the better dog, but he really wanted Chief because Chief was all he knew. You know what I'm saying? Well, eventually, he stuck with Chief because Chief is what he knew. He should have been rolling with Copper, but Chief is what he knew. And he had Copper held back. And eventually, guess what happened to Chief? He got hurt. He got hurt because he went down with him. And that's what happened. He ended up going down with him. And so I bring that story of Fox and the Hound, depressing movie actually, but it reminds me of Tom Brady. So I don't know if y'all heard, and I just kind of heard it through the grapevine actually. But so Tom Brady, he under the impression that he gonna play until he gonna try to play next year and the year before that and the year after that. So, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if this is a good move, but. And some people saying, should they bench him or cut him or roll with him? And I'm of the mindset you roll with him. You got to roll with Tom Brady. You got to. And this is all the Patriots' fault. And he's not what he used to be. I'm not even convinced. I mean, I guess he's still top 5. You could do a lot worse, but you could do a hell of a lot better than Tom Brady right now, too. But you got to roll with him if you're the Patriots. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got rid of Jacoby Brissett. You got rid of Jimmy G. Because y'all want Bill Belichick was the only one that wanted to stick with to try to trade him and get this party going. He was the only one. He was the only one that tried to get up jump this boogie and like, hey, he getting old. We got to keep this party going out with the old and with the new, because you know Bill always do this kind of thing. But the powers that be didn't let him do that. Well, guess what? Now they stuck with him. They stuck with him. So what you got to do now is you got to dance with the girl that got you there, and you got to play your cards there. So yeah, if he want to play this year, you got to play him. Next year, you got to roll with Tom Brady till he die. You on his time watch now because that's what y'all invested in. So all the quarterbacks, all these new young quarterbacks, you can't look at them. You can't try to trade for them now. So you got to roll with them, and guess what? I got bad news for the Patriots. They ain't going to be in the Super Bowl this year. It's too much juice out there. It's too much juice in the AFC. Well, it's not too much juice, but it's enough juice out there to keep them out of the Super Bowl. Because at this point, the AFC people done caught up. It's almost like that Golden State thing. People kind of caught up with them. But you kind of keep up. The AFC done caught up with them. And I'm of the mindset the Chargers going to be the minimum. I actually think the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl, personally. I think the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl. But they ain't going to be there. New England's not. Because of Tom Brady. Their best thing is the same thing holding them back. 5-time champ. Yeah, he was the 5-time champ, but what about today? What that got to do with this season? And really, Atlanta should have won that Super Bowl. I knew they wasn't going to because Atlanta they can't hold leads. So they really shouldn't have won that Super Bowl. And 3 of them Super Bowls they shouldn't have because of the Spygate, but that's another topic for another day. But they shouldn't even have some of the Super Bowls they got. 3 of them in particular. They got the Falcons. I'd give them that. But nevertheless, none of that has anything to do with right now. None of that has nothing to do with right now. So I'm saying you got to roll with Tom Brady. You got to play him. Not because he's the best option, but because that's the only option. That's the option that y'all created. That is what y'all put yourself in. And who knows? He might give y'all some juice, but I think they should have cut him. And if the New England do decide to cut him, that's still no big deal. Because look, I mean, there's a lot of great quarterbacks that got cut. Like what? Joe Montana, they moved from him, and he ended up, I forget where he ended up playing for. Kurt Warner, he was on the Greatest Show on Turf, and he went to Arizona. Hell, Peyton Manning with Indiana and went on to Denver. Who else out there? Who else went out there? Them the two I think off the top of my head. But yeah, it's happened. It's happened. big. So if you want to cut him, but I don't think you got to. I don't think you got to. Just hold on to him, because even if you do get rid of him next year, what you gonna do? I heard they're trying to pick up a quarterback in the first round, but hey, we don't know. So I think you got to hold on to Tom Brady, let him play till a 41, 91, whatever you want to do, because this is the situation that y'all created. This situation y'all created because y'all been giving. Tom Brady is the spoiled child that New England created. So now you got to hold on to him. You got to hold on to him and you got to run with it. So, somebody going to jail. But anyway, you got to hold on to him. You got to hold on to him because that's the situation y'all created. And so that's my take on that. So change players, not the QB. Well, if the QB, I mean, Tom Brady ain't even what he used to be. I mean, some of these losses is because of him. I mean, these interceptions, the interceptions are going up, and the touchdowns are going down. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Oh, somebody going to the hospital too. Oh hell, it might be Tom Brady back there. I don't know. But anyway, it's going up. Yeah, we talked about Rob Gronkowski, but hey, Tom Brady ain't looking good out there, and somebody got like a knee injury too. They can't trade him. Don't nobody want Rob. Rob Gronkowski is like a 360 with the little red light. Don't nobody want him. You got to die with him too, just like Copper. But anyway, I got to get up out of here. I ain't trying to make no noise. I might be right about Tom Brady. I may be wrong. I'm just calling it how I see it. Y'all love, peace, Afro Grease. I'm about this thing. Yeah.